All right, I'm back. Sorry. Um, I realized what the problem. Ooh, it didn't like that. Hold on. Microphone's- Are you back? Okay. Hold on. It's not. It didn't like what I did, but I think I'm coming back. I have returned. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry. My thing didn't want to do the thing it was supposed to do. So with that being said, let me. Okay, are we back? We're good. I think we're good. Okay. Sorry. So actually, what happened this time was the output that it was using for the microphone, they said it was default. And when I use default for virtual desktop, it doesn't. The default is actually not the microphone. This microphone. So I had to fix that. But thank you. Sorry. I apologize for the technical difficulties that time. Hello, and hello, Andrew's basement. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Hino. Hi, Reese. Hi, Blitz. I appreciate you all being here. It's always a nice, wonderful time when I get to see you all. I don't intend to stream for a long time. I'll probably stream for like an hour or so, and then give myself a rest. Maybe take a shower. Until I have to go see another friend in VR chat. But before I get there, I don't really want to like doom scroll and do whatever. Maybe I just do a really quick live stream, just say hi and what's up to y'all, you know? So, hi. I hope y'all are doing well. Hello, Mr. Axolotl. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I may or may not be able to watch this whole stream. That's okay, Ollie. If anything, the stream is not going to be very long in the first place. It's kind of just me, like, to pass the time. As a way for me to at least say hi to you all. So, yeah. I hope you all are doing well. It's been kind of a chill day for me, even though I've had the random event earlier today, which I've absolutely loved. I'm still happy. I'm still great to be, I'm still overjoyous at the fact that I get to be able to smile at these kind of events. And just being able to see people have fun and enjoy themselves is one of the most important things to me. So, I'm very happy I was able to do an event for my community. As always, I'm very grateful for my lovely staff, especially you, Hino. Thank you so much for the time that we spent before the actual event. But of course, with my members as well. And if anything, I also want to make sure I try to do a Discord event at some point in time too, so like Ollie and other people can be involved in the event as well. So that way I try to be like inclusive to everybody. It's pretty important to me. I want to make sure you all feel like we're having fun and enjoying each other's company, you know? I'm so cute. Thank you, Mr. Axolotl. I appreciate that a lot. I always like being cute because it's always one of my favorite things to just do. I'm a huge sucker for cute. I always have been. And just being able to help instill a sense of cuteness upon you all is always something that I want to strive for. So, thank you. That really does mean a lot. I'm very appreciative of it. Andrew is one of my friends. I decided to bring him to the community. Could you introduce him a bit better to what you do? Hello, Andrew. Yes, I believe that's correct. Yeah, that's right. I saw him in the Discord too. So, hello, Andrew's basement, or I'll just call you Andrew in this case. My name is Roller, and welcome to Random Slandom. Random Slandom is basically I'm a VTuber effectively, and where one of my penultimate goals is to try to make a inclusive, welcoming, and all-encompassing community where we all just get together and enjoy each other's company. Make sure that we respect each other, have a very thoughtful level in how we approach each other, and ultimately make sure that we can see who we are as people, to feel seen, to feel heard, to have this chance to accept and appreciate what we do for one another. The sense of collaboration, the sense of being there for each other, the opportunity to feel like we can have these moments of discussion without there potentially being insecurities or drama that instills from it. The point is, we're here to just have fun and enjoy the company that we have. Like, we don't really want to intend to bring any like negativity per se. I'm not necessarily saying we can't have any negativity at all, because we have to be realistic with each other. We have to be there to be able to be there for each other. Or at the very least, if we want to be opinionated about certain things, then yes, we should feel like we have the right to talk about it. But if I were to go on a really long encompassing point, the most important part about my community, if there's anything that I can say that we try to strive for the most, is to remind each other that we're not alone, that we're here for each other. And then ultimately, we ensure that we can instill a community where nobody ever feels left out. Nobody ever feels like that they don't belong to the community. To make sure that we all fit in. And that's why I'm so focused on just having fundamental rules. But as long as we just follow those fundamental rules, we can have fun along the way. Of course, there's a lot of there's a lot of understanding and thoughts and processes that go involved in it, but I think so far we have been on a pretty good pace in understanding what needs to be and where we can go from here. So with that being said, this is an ever-growing community, and sorry, I just had to get some water. This is an ever-growing community, and everybody basically plays a hand in it. So I hope you can enjoy your time here, and welcome to my community. I completely thrash Stick War Legacy Giants Only Gambling Time Battle Cat. I remember when we were talking about the Battle Cats. That was a fun game for the little while that I played it. I really still liked like the very first I guess act or whatever, and like the moon map. That was so much fun. The music was very epic. I kind of want to listen to it again, to be honest. Hey, I live. Hi, Alex Icefox. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It always means a lot to see you again. Cool. I'm happy that you're here. I hope you can enjoy the community, Andrew, and I hope you can just vibe and have fun, you know? Hi, Kigo. I appreciate you being here as well. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry you didn't have a chance to be able to see the event, but that's okay. I'm still happy that you're here. I appreciate it a lot. 1, I'm gay. 2, can you please say meh or meow? Okay, fine. Meow. Meow. But you know what? That's fine. If you're gay, then by all means, I accept everybody. So I'm happy that you're here. I have Pompeii by this too. Oh, is that the "But If You Close Your Eyes" song? But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? Do you know why I know that song so good? It's because when at work, it used to play very, very often. So every time I hear the meme song, I'm like, oh my god, I'm back at work. Oh, good times, good times. Hi Snoo, I appreciate you being here. My day is actually pretty good. I hosted the random event. I spent some time with my brother, and overall, I had a good time. I took a really good nap after the random event, and I still have to make sure I post the photos in the Discord server. But overall, it was a good time, and I'm very happy that I'm able to be here. And just this is kind of like me passing the time until I had to go hang out with another friend. But that's not until a couple hours from now. I have about 1 hour here before I have to go take a shower. So that's my day so far. How's your day, Snoo? How are you doing? Hi Alyssa, I appreciate you being here as well. My gambling paid off. I got one of my favorite Ubers. Congratulations, Ollie. That's the best meow I've ever heard. Meow. I mean, with those types of ears, you could definitely say meow. I mean, yeah, no, these are cat ears. Meow. Meow. Good times. Clip, 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 clip. I could do more. Meow. Why am I meowing? I'm meowing to a camera. Good times. Did you just did Sans voice? That's not Sans voice. Isn't Sans voice like no? Well, when people actually try to actually say syllables out of it, it's something like this. Hey guys, my name is Sans. I'm doing a really sleepy good time right here. Something like that. I don't know. I'm saving that meow. That was perfect. I ignore the meow. I meow enough myself. Now, Ollie, don't get meow and mewing confused. You know what I mean, right? Don't forget to do your daily mewing, chat. Don't forget to do your mewing, whatever you do. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. Let me I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick, chat. I bought a new half-gallon stainless steel water container. Why did I buy it? Because it allows me to have a lot of water in one place. So I can take a lot of water in, and more often than not, I need a crap ton of water when I do live streaming. So this will be very helpful. It gives me the chance to continue to stay focused. But I gotta grab my controllers now. Oh. Controllers have been grabbed. Get out of my face. Hi, what? I just said that because I want. I mean, that's fine. You can say whatever you so please, Mr. Axolotl. Just don't say anything disrespectful. That's all I can really ask for. But enjoy yourself. Have fun. Be kooky. Be silly. Be crazy. Be you. It's always nice to be able to see you all feel like you can have a chance to just be here, you know, and be able to say what you want to say and feel like you can feel comfortable while doing so. And we can talk about moments in time where like maybe there's darker, sadder moments. I'm happy to talk about those too. There are some people who come and join where they kind of exhibit like a sort of insecurity, and I kind of like sort of try to shock into them because, you know, you all are younger, and I don't want to necessarily saying that I have all the answers. I still have some insecurities myself as well, but I see some people who walk in here and they exhibit something that can maybe potentially help me shock them out of like what they're living. We've seen a couple of them. Maybe it's a troll, maybe someone who's really depressed, but just finding that chance to get to figure them out, get to know them, trying to seep positivity into someone isn't very easy. You can try to tell them everything will be okay and all this good stuff. It just doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes you really have to like hit them where like you can like touch into their insecurities or like get them at the right moment and try to figure out the opportunities to instill positivity within them. It's hard. It's easier said than done, to be honest. You can't just tell someone who's already like feeling that they have walls up, hey, I hope you feel better. It works sometimes. But other times, like especially with people who come into these live streams, it can be really difficult to try to like break through to them. Sometimes that's why it's important for me to just tell them. And a lot of them kind of, I'm sure it's probably embarrassing to some of them, and I kind of hate doing it really. But like if they kind of like push, I want to make sure that I can like at least acknowledge them. But I don't want to acknowledge them in the way where it makes it seem like I have to sacrifice everybody else just specifically for them. I have to be fair to you all. So if anything, I gotta sometimes speak the real and honest truth to ensure that I can give that sense of opportunity to every single one of you. And I know I'm going on a slightly longer tangent here, but I just want to make sure I made that known for some reason. Like, I like being able to explain my thought process to you all because, you know, I have a lot of thoughts that I usually have in my mind. And if anything, I like to be able to share them with you all. I'm going to speak Spanish because I can. I don't really prefer if you do that, Mr. Axolotl, because I will just outright ignore you. Like, if I don't really know the language super well, then I'm sorry, it's not really going to mean anything. No hablo inglés. Me pulling up to listen and roller yap. Well, whatever the case, everybody. I'm still like, I really still am thinking about yesterday, honestly. And, you know, it's really been on my mind today. Just trying to make sure I can still process and understand a lot of the things that have occurred. I mean, I accept everything that I said. I'm not gonna take it back. How do I take any of that back? But I hope I just don't say anything bad or wrong. I could tell for sure. I was watching it actually a couple times. I could tell for sure like a lot of my thoughts and like a lot of my trails that I was going through were absolutely just like broken off because the sense of like anxiety that I had built upon myself. And that wasn't. I don't blame any of you at all. Like I swear I don't. It's just interesting how I reacted to all that situation at that given moment in time, and it tells me like how I can potentially prepare myself for situations like that in the future. And being able to prepare myself as a VTuber is one of the important things that I need to figure out. I need to come across new experiences and how to be able to interact with them so I could be able to be more like understanding and more efficient on the spot when they arise. In other words, like I need to be able to just be more of a VTuber. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but even talking about it makes you just like kind of like go crazy, you know? Not really crazy, but it's a lot of thought and pondering. And I'm like, I don't have any like ill intent towards anybody. I'm serious. I'm just talking about this as a matter of like discussion right now. Just thinking about the moments and, you know, being able to reflect upon them. I feel like I'm live streaming again because I really want to focus more on engaging with chat. So I'm reading you guys pretty actively to ensure that I can get you all and say hi. Did I make my server good? I think your server's pretty good, Ollie. I have seen quite a bit of the channels, and I like the way you have it set up. I'm very curious to see what you'll do in the future when you start growing your YouTube career. It's funny because you said you asked Chad, you asked in the server, do you think you'll get to 100 subscribers before summer? Summer's like 9 months from now. Yes, of course you'll get the 100 subscribers. You just got to make sure you do content where you reach out to others in a very meaningful way, and to encourage more people to come to your server through that way. Whatever you do, whatever I ask you to do, please, 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 whatever I ask you to do, and this is so crucial to anybody who ever wants to be like a YouTuber, a VTuber, or whatever, don't be desperate. Please, don't be desperate. Desperation is just not a good look. It really is not. Get your stuff naturally, earn the stuff that you get, and overall just appreciate what you do get. Like, you don't have to try to force it upon other people to like subscribe or to join Discord servers. I've seen other people do that, and they get so focused on it that eventually once people stop listening to them, they get defeated and they shut down. So be very careful. Don't be desperate about it. Just let it happen naturally. Let people join you at their own pace, and overall build your community just naturally. Don't force people just because, you know, you may hold an affinity to them. They might not hold an affinity back to you. I hate to say it, that's a hard pill to swallow situation. Build your audience naturally. And that's also why I've always told people, I'm like, I don't really want to collab with people because I've built my community. This is my community, and I'm very happy with what it is because it's a little sheltered per se, sure, because we don't interact with other communities, but at some point I want to do that too. And if anything, I want to ensure that what we learned here within ourselves can be utilized for other communities, so we can make good connections in other areas as well, but also to understand when maybe like there may be a not so honest or maybe not so like positive member in another community per se that we probably shouldn't interact with. We should still be formal with them, and we should still make them feel accepted, but just be mindful how like close we get to them. It's stuff like that. I want to help continue building the community so we can go from there, and I'm proud of it because it's my community. I've built, like, with the help of like a lot of people, of course, but I've helped build this community from the very bottom to where it is now, and I'm very, 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 very proud of it. At the random event, it reminds me how respectful you are and how lovely you all are. And, you know, this belongs to the Discord people as well, like you, Ollie. You're a very respectful person too. And everybody else who just in my live stream. I'm always very thankful to be able to have a chance to see you all and just say what's up. So, Ollie, just build your community. Find your people and build your growth. Just the most important thing you should remember is that you should always appreciate the people who come by. That's always, always important. Never forget that. And if you never forget that, then you can go places beyond your wildest dreams, really. Getting addicted to bonking blitz of a bat in a wardrobe map. What the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. Hi, Murdoch fan. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Iblis. I appreciate you being here, too. My child. Hi. Hi, Sayojin. I appreciate you being here as well. Thanks for stopping by. We'll meet again. I don't know where. Take it slow and go for neutral approach attitude and take naps. I like taking naps, honestly. Where's the peepers? I like taking naps, honestly. And you know what? I took it's funny you mentioned that, Sayojin. I took about an hour nap after the random event. So I live streamed through VR chat. And VR chat is a very robust community where there's a lot of places you can go to and a lot of stuff you can do. Typically on Sundays, which are my days off on weekends typically, I do something called the random event. Now the random event is basically intended to, like, we go to a bunch of crazy different worlds and go around and just spend time with like the friends and communities that we've made. Overall, I want to help establish ways where we can just interact with each other and just enjoy what VR chat is and what great fun it can be. I'm very grateful to see that people more or less see their only way of socialization is through like my community, to which I agree. I'm very, very grateful that I had the chance to be able to spend time with the my left hand is broken. Hold on one second. I'm very, very grateful to have the chance to be able to spend time with people that actually where is this? I'm going back into VR though. That people that actually like want to instill the same vision and thought that I'm trying to go for. And just being able to see that wherever we go, however we do it, and what we do is nice. Seeing everybody interact with each other is always enjoyable to me, and being able to say that this is my community is super crucial to me. I'm always very forever grateful to have this. So I forgot what I was even answering, honestly, because the left-hand controller took me away. Oh yeah, it's a Cyanogen. Overall, if anything, oh, I was talking about naps. It was related to naps, but yeah, I took it right after the random event because I took an hour nap, chat. I took a long nap, actually. I was tired. I don't know why, but I just was really tired. Regardless, though, the opportunity I have with my community is always great, and I'm forever grateful that I have a chance to be able to spend time with them. Just like how I'm able to spend time with you all in chat right now. So, hi. How was my day? My day was pretty good, Murdoch fan. I spent time with my brother. We went to go on a trail. We walked with his dog, and it was actually a really nice day. And it was very not that hot outside, actually. There is a nature trail that's next to us that they kind of like reworked on, and so we walked down that, and my brother and I had a chance to chat. We got to the end, and we can actually see there's like a boardwalk that lets us see over like a massive lake, and it's really, really nice. It was a really, really cool moment, and I'm very happy that I was able to have that chance with my brother. So then we started walking back, and my brother met this guy that has a very similar car to his, and my brother's a car guy, so he loves his cars. So they were talking to each other. Well, I took hold of his dog, and I started walking around and seeing there was like this I guess like where I live, they have like this conservatory that's accessible to the public schools. So it's really cool because it's like, basically like nature conservation conservatory kind of thing, and they can utilize it for that purposes. And it's around a beautiful like forested area. So really, really cool that they allow that chance for like younger kids to just be more connected to nature that way. But then we basically got back, and I had to delay a bit because I wanted to let him talk to the guy and whatnot and all that other kind of stuff. So I delayed for 30 minutes. But after that, once I got in and we just started, it was a good time. And then after that, I took my long nap, and then after that, I ate some food, and then after that, I'm here. Here I am. And really, I'm only going to be here till the end of this hour, so hi. I appreciate you being here. Power nap? Hi, Ace Place, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say power nap. It was like an hour-long nap. It was a very, very long nap, actually, and, I feel pretty well rested, all things considered, but I'm still kind of sleepy and tired. I'm probably going to go to bed a little bit earlier, but we'll just have to see. Roller, take a super nap, brother. VR. Hello, Roller. Hi, Bluck Fox. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Would you guys watch me nap? Do you guys want to watch you guys want to watch me nap in live stream? Would that be content to you all? I'd be very curious. Bye, Mr. Axolotl. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm always forever grateful. Take care. Hi, Emmett. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I've been waiting for you to stream all day. Well, I appreciate you being here, Murdoch fan. I did want to stream. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I kind of intend for it to be a rest day. I will figure it out. Maybe I will live stream. Probably for like an hour or so. I just like my hour live streams. What can I say, personally? Roller, I just want to say you're Toger-tastic. What does that mean? Toger-tastic? Toger-tastic. I kind of like it, though. I am demolishing the Battle Cats. You should play. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have time for mobile games like that anymore, unfortunately. But it was fun when I played it. Roller great. Full Roller. Last name is Great Full. What the heck are you talking about? I'd watch a Roller sleep stream. Put on your sleep fit for comfortable sleep if live stream sleeping. My sister broke my door. What the heck, Murdoch fan? You need to tell your sister to fix that door. It's like the Spider-Man thing. Like, remember, guys? I don't know. You haven't seen the Spider-Man 3 thing, like the Mr. What was his name? Like Mr. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about, right? He's like, give me rent. Spider-Man's like, he's like, you'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Yeah, you should be like that. No, don't do that. Don't actually do that. Please don't. That would be very sad. I'm sure your sister would be scared. Don't do that, please, to your sister. Would you rather fight 3 human-sized owl or 30 owl-sized humans? Honestly, like, owl-sized humans. Okay, so here's all I have to do. Are you ready? Here's what I have to do. Like, Owl size human. Owl size human has to be like probably like, you see that basket right there? Probably like up to like that. Up to like that to my like my leg. All I literally have to do, if that's the case, is just do this. Or just, if I really want to get a really good running start, just and then you just punt them. Like, you do that 30 times and then you win the football game. I mean, that's all you got to do. Now, if I had to fight 3 human-sized owls, they will demolish me. Chat, you don't understand. There's so many animals out there. If they were our size, they would whip us. They would destroy us. Think about the ants. Think about the spider, Eddie Spider. They will demolish us, and they will legitimately make us their meal so effortlessly. Like, insects are tough, and smaller birds sometimes can be tough as well. So, no, I ain't doing that. That's scary. Yeah, my brother loves his JDM cars too, and he loves to talk about them a lot. Murdoch's voice actor responded to my comment again. Who's Murdoch? You mean like the only Murdoch I can think of was in Death Clock, Metalocalypse, the show. That's all I can think of really. The real question is if sometimes can't always. The why if how. Well, you see sometimes Snoo. If within, oh no, can I even do this? Can I whip my brain into this? The why if how. Sometimes can't. The why if how, because the how of the why with the sometimes always will be without something in the how of why what with the within of the outside of the rather under above and within the inside. There you go. I don't know. I guess. A girl fell on my shirt and screamed like a gecko. Like the Geico gecko? Like the Geico gecko? You could save 50% or more on car insurance? I turned on sleep mode on my phone so I could sleep while listening to your voice, and my phone will turn off automatically. Oh, that's so sweet, Liz. I'm happy that I can actually be... Chat, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. Because when I was evaluating the live stream yesterday, I actually was falling asleep to my own voice. That's quite interesting, huh? Very, very interesting. I never really thought I would sleep to my own voice, but, cool, I suppose. Maybe I should do it more often. I'd just be my own sleep, my own, sleep, podcast thing. That'd be... Is that conceited? Is that conceited, chat? I think that's kind of conceited, if you ask me. What's my favorite fish? To eat, or to have as a pet, or just my personal favorite fish? How about I answer all of it? To eat, I like I'll say I think salmon's pretty dang good, but tuna's very versatile, but I like salmon. I think salmon's a pretty dang good delicacy in my opinion. Favorite fish in general, I mean, oh, God, that's so tough, actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna say the swordfish, because I like its pointy nose, and it just goes in, Donkey Kong Country. I remember, you could ride the swordfish, and, just, the oh, it was good times. And for, I will say, I used to fish every so often with my real dad, and the moments that we spent fishing, I actually kind of took them for granted. But those are some really good moments because I actually shared some, we actually one time we caught a really smaller stingray, and that was really cool too. It's just good moments, good time to spend with your family or other friends if anything. And so I think the favorite fish I have related to catching was actually something called a snook, which we caught without using a metal lead or whatever, and that yeah, that kind of caused I was surprised, and my dad was surprised too, but we did it. It was fun. So I would say in terms of the catch is probably the snook. I think I'm done with that question. Thank you. That was a good question though. Murdoch from the Gorillas. Okay, all right. Thank you for. I think is there even a Murdoch in Metalocalypse? I think I'm confusing something here. Royal JDM cars, they're not cheap import from. I know they aren't. My brother told me. But that's okay. People, there's car enthusiasts out there that would do that, and by all means, like, if they enjoy their hobby, then I hope they can enjoy it to their fullest extent. So my brother definitely loves this car, and I actually like his car too. It was very it's a very cute car. I can't wait to have the chance to ride in it someday. Sleep to my mama's voice. Iblis, I'm sorry, but I had to give you back to Ollie starting the weekday. If you're falling asleep, you really if you're falling asleep to your own voice, you really gotta do an audiobook. That would be quite interesting. I don't even know how to get started in doing an audiobook though. Would anybody even listen to it? What would it just be me what would just be just me rambling off into like nothing? Should I like I could just like do that like with the video diaries and stuff like that. But at least with live streaming it's fun because I'd be able to like talk about some stuff with you all and just spend time with you all and say what's up. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, and how about you? Da 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 da. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing things. Hug everyone. Yes, Evan. Here you go. Hug. Whenever I can. I don't like reaching in too much. Rollers, words of wisdom. I don't have roller. I don't have words of wisdom. I only have bad words. I only have dumb words. I don't even know where my stuff comes from sometimes, but you know what I do know comes from somewhere sometimes? Water. So hold on, chat. I got my water right here. Do you guys hear the water gulping sounds? I just thought about that, which I think you guys do actually. So I don't know if that like I should be mindful of that. Anyways, I'm back. Roller, I can draw you as a male roller VTuber. That's fine if you want to. I don't mind that necessarily, but I like my avatar and I like being considered as this particular model for my VTuber as my VTuber. It's just I feel like it conveys a good thing about me, like a sense of like having be able to have a capability of like both like my my virtual life and my real life, my masculine side, my feminine side, both sides of the coin. They're not vastly different, but they are different enough to where it's like it's different personalities per se. They both blend into each other very, very much because it's still the same coin. But I like being able to say like I have like this kind of like two different like identities, if that makes sense. I enjoy it a lot actually, and it's not like I necessarily want to like have like my real life identity be by itself. I'm just saying that like I like the idea of just like I have this personality and then I have my real life personality. But through it all, I like being a female because this helps me embrace things that I can't exactly embrace in real life, like the matter of femininity and the matter of you know, just being in the virtual world around me. It's fun. It's a different side of me, and it really kind of rounds out my real life versus my internet life, and really just kind of comes together as one. So I like this a lot, and I really like this avatar because it reminds me all that. It does, believe it or not. You can draw me as a male VTuber, but I will always see myself as a female VTuber for the foreseeable future. For the long, long foreseeable future. I caught a fish once. That was crazy. Your brother, he eats, sleeps, GDM. Most likely, yeah. He really likes the car a lot. The fish was a rat and the boat was a rubber. You're crazy. You should stream on stream because some people like that. It's good content. What do you mean stream on stream? I'm curious. Oh yeah, Roller, you have to ship Elise back over. I'd like just like pass the box. I'll just do like the Elise emoji, or do like a hand pass off emoji and then the Elise emoji. I'll just ping you. I think that works. I hope that works. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. I'm off actually tomorrow, believe it or not. I haven't really eaten Arby's until today, and they do have the meats. So, Blitzy, I don't know what it is. Most people, in fact, like just don't like Arby's. And, you know, there are some people, though, that swear by it. If you like Arby's, then please, more power to you. I don't really know what it is about it in particular to me that makes it seem like I don't really like it. I really need to give it a shot sometimes. Like, I always pass by an Arby's when I go home. In fact, In fact, the next time that I potentially, when I have to go home from work, I'm gonna buy Arby's. I'm gonna go to Arby's. I'm gonna go just walk into the Arby's and just look around and just be like, what do I want? What do I want? So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try Arby's and then I'll come back to you with that. Bye, Snoo. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? They taste funny. That's silly, all. You're silly. I got a belt for my other belt, and another belt for my belt, and caused me to unlock the 79 dimension. Hi, Broy. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got a belt for my other belt, and another belt for my belt, and caused me to unlock the 79 dimension. You know what? All I ask for you is just make sure you bring me back like a souvenir, at the very least, when you're in the 79 dimension. Please, pretty please for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Roller, I like that about you. Well, I'm just trying to be honest about it, really. Like, this is my identity and this is who I am. Of course, draw me however you want. If you perceive me a certain way, then sure. Like, I kind of thought about it, chat. There's some inevitability where if I do get big enough, people will draw more like promiscuous stuff, if that makes sense. Just understand that I myself innately am not a promiscuous person, or at least do not convey this image as a promiscuous person. Yes, usually. There's still some stuff that I still need to reveal some other time, but for now, I will keep that on the back burner. One of the biggest things that I'm kind of figuring out, because this avatar is sort of kind of involved in that as well, but there are some stuff that are more, like, I would say more like NSFW related. And if anything, I feel like if at some point or another I have to be honest and fully rounded about it, but I need you all to understand that the stuff that I do that's correlated to this is still fundamentally me. Like, I always try to provide the greatest sense of satisfaction to whoever that I can, because that's what I like to do the most, just to be able to be there for people and make them smile, make them feel happy with themselves. Like, I do everything in my life, every single little thing, whether it becomes to, NSFW stuff or otherwise, just to make people smile, to make people feel accepted, to make people feel like they're being seen. So it'll be interesting to talk about it. I would be very I have to really think about how I would want to say it, but like that would probably be stuff later down the road. If I ever get bigger and people potentially like saying like, well, this avatar is correlated with this, but I also say it now so you all don't feel like you get surprised by it down the road. Like, I'm being honest about it right now for a legitimate reason. Like, I'm very cautious. So, like, if I ever get bigger, where would people potentially be like, well, Roller used to be like this and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I own up to it. I'm not saying I don't, but that's why, fundamentally speaking, everything that I do, every single little thing I do, has the sole intention to make sure I make people feel happy and to make them smile. So I say that right here, right now, just to let everybody know that whatever I do, I just want people to be happy. Bro, you're here. Sleep stream? Oh, I need to do a sleep stream. I would honestly take my nap right here, right now. I will. Like, I'll take I will do an extra 30 minutes, 15 minutes just to take a nap. I wouldn't mind. The live was laggy. It's not my fault. It's okay, bro. Sometimes YouTube's weird. It has really glitchy problems sometimes. And also, my sister thought you was a gay furry VTuber. You know what? Honestly, I get it. I really do. People like to say some interesting things and maybe like potentially just try to stereotype me very, very quickly, but you kind of just accept it and you kind of move on from it. So, okay then. I acknowledge your sister's comments. I'll say that much. If electricity comes from electrons, does morality come from morons? Oh, you're silly! As a non-American, I have a chronic addiction to confuse Arby's and Applebee's. You know what, Andrew? Actually, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I went to stop by my nearest grocery store and I saw an Applebee's in the same plaza. And I legitimately told myself, you know what? I want to get some Applebee's sometimes. I might get Applebee's tomorrow, actually. Applebee's sounds so good. I haven't been to an Applebee's in a long time, but they're good. I like them, actually. They're not too shabby, so I'll probably go tomorrow. That's the sign. That's the sign that I need to go to Applebee's tomorrow. So thank you, Andrew. Roller just ordered RC Jaden. If you eat it, your brother, he will love it. That's a really good. Hey, hey, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Not bad, not bad, Black Fox. I'll give you that credit. Maybe when it comes to, like, Christmas time. Man, water is so good. Maybe when it comes close to, like, Christmas time. That's a good idea. It's actually a good idea. Holy cow! Thank you. If a fork were made of gold, would it still be silverware? Just Earl, I've seen your avatar on the side of Jadium. My avatar in particular? There's no way. Never. That would never happen in a million years. I'm not cool enough. I would never be cool enough for something like that. Ever. If something goes wrong about saying why people still say it. Hey Random, how are you? Hi Star the Gamer. I appreciate you being here. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxing. I'm kind of like debating on the idea of like sleeping, like sleeping on the near the end of the stream. Like I don't really want to, but I also kind of want to. I can't. Here's the dilemma, chat. You all have to understand. I can't sleep for a very long period of time because this headset like turns off after it realizes the eyes are closed for like 3 minutes. So I'll try. There's no guarantee. If I do like a really good sleep, there's no guarantee that I'll be able to be like, oh well, I'll come back. But overall, I'll make sure to not like be so dazed and confused that I basically just throw the headset off and then just see my body motions. Well, I'll figure it out. Good night, Murdoch. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. What the heck? I can't read that. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it after when I come back. Roller, I don't type you. I don't know what that means either. Anyways, everybody, hello. Hi, everybody. Let me get some more water real quick. Yeah, that's some good old water, I'll tell you that much. Get back. Everybody. It's been actually a really nice stream, and I'm very happy that I have the chance to be able to be here with you all. To be able to just chill for a bit, relax, enjoy the time, get to see you all, and overall just enjoy the company. I'm always forever grateful to have this chance to like decide to live stream, and I have a very good amount of people that come through. It's nice. It really is. I'm very appreciative. I really am. And I really wanted to live stream today. Like even after yesterday, I was kind of like, I want to just try again. I want to just. It's not gonna be as long, obviously. This isn't gonna be that long, but I still wanted to be able to like try again and say hi and read chat and just vibe with you all. So what's up, everybody? I'm very grateful that you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking the chance to just be here with me. I'm just passing the time. Not really doing anything in particular because I have something I need to do a little bit later, but the fact that you all are here and give me the time of day, give me your attention it's always nice. Thank you. I'm really grateful to have the chance to be here with you all. And if anything, I always like being able to do it in my own underwater bedroom and just vibe, have fun, Roller, you make your live streams nice. I try to make sure that I can be as nice as I can in my live streams. I want to find a chance to just see. I need to take another nap now at this point. Um, I want to be able to find my chance to just be able to provide like a sense of positivity here, an ability to be able to just discuss with each other and just have fun and enjoy yourself and be who you want to be. Because there's a lot of situations and places out there where you have to like almost like fit into a clique or fit into a dynamic, and I really don't want that from my community. Oh my goodness, my hand, my right hand, please. Why must you do this to me? Alright, I know what to do here. You ready? I know what to do. This usually fixes it. But I'm gonna go back right here. My left hand's gone again. These controllers sometimes they do some really kooky things. I'll tell you that much. But what was I even going about? Oh, why my live streams are nice. I just try to find the chance to just make sure I make you all feel accepted and welcome. I do read every single chat message, and I try to make sure that I follow up the best I can whenever I can. Today was kind of like a practice to ensure that I can do that. And granted, like, you know, it's probably lesser streamers, lesser viewers and whatnot, but that's okay by me too. I'm always wanting to find the chance to be able to just be there for you all. And if I have less people, it makes it a lot easier. So, I mean, that's a win for me, honestly. What is my favorite place to eat at? I have quite a few favorite places personally that I like to eat at. But if I were to say, I don't really own a great sense of loyalty to any particular place to eat. I just kind of go. But if I were to say my most consistent pick, it has to be a place called Miller's Ale House. Now, I like Miller's Ale House a lot because they have something called the Zingers Mountain Melt, which is like an appetizer technically, but it's like a crap ton of chicken tenders, fries, cheese, bacon, scallions. And then you put ranch on top of it. It's so good. It's pretty expensive, and it doesn't taste as good as it used to, but it's still such a reliable, amazing choice over there, and I love being able to eat it. So I would probably say Miller's Ale House personally. Also, I found a cool death when I was doing lights and slice. Awesome Unity. Try everything. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Star the Gamer. I hope it works soon. Why are they called training balls? What do we do? Ollie, I see you're going on this pun craze. Any advice random on how to resig? Honestly, no, unfortunately. I don't know anything about avatar creation whatsoever. I have a couple members in my community, in my Discord that do, but unfortunately this is not me. I'm sorry. Why do we poop poop sound poop poop? What is poop poop? Hi Mohammed, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Indonesia is nice. I always love non-US representation, so I'm very grateful that you're here. I hope you get to enjoy your stay. If anything, what's gonna happen pretty soon is I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna do a nappy nap. I'm gonna do like a nappy nap stream. Like it'll be like 15-20 minutes, and then after that I'll probably get off because I gotta get ready for my friend. But I appreciate the time that I was able to spend with you all here. So, and I appreciate you being here, Mohammed. So thank you for stopping by. Hi Hikari, I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. Controller, yeah, my controller is the worst. It's stinky, it's dummy. You're poo poo. You're a poo poo controller. But I have to love it too as well. Mwah, mwah. I have to kiss the hand, because otherwise, if I don't, then sometimes it's gonna betray me. It's like thinking about it now. It's like ready to be like Devious. It's like Roller's Pizza. If the number 2 pencil's so popular, why is it still number 2? Well, because number 1 is, well, remember, it's like the saying, you know, like first is the worst, second, number 2 is the best, and then third's the one with the hairy chest. It's something like that. Hi Cutie43, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's going pretty good. I'm a little lower energy right now, but that's okay because I'm just trying to chill and vibe and relax. And in fact, I thought of a pretty interesting thing to do. I was actually gonna take a brief nap on live stream. Like deliberately this time. Like I'm not gonna pass out. Like I'm actually gonna go take a nap. And I'm kind of interested to see how that's gonna work. So we'll just I'll just figure out how that's gonna work. Is a sleep mega knapsack? Is there even a number one pencil? Technically yes, but like it's never used. I think it's like I think it has something to do with like the graininess or something like that. I really don't know personally, but I know it exists. Well, brother Roller, you take care. Stacy, brother. I'm off now. Bye, Black Fox. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see you again. Yo, bro, it's been a while. Hi, K Fox. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. I'm always forever grateful when I see people come back, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm actually gonna be like taking a nap soon, like a 10-minute nap, cause like people said they'd watch a sleep stream, and I'm like I don't know how that'll work in this regard, cause the Quest Pro is not the most comfortable headset, but you know what? I'll figure something out. But I might break my headset too. We'll have to see what happens. Emmett's hugging everybody. Here you go. Hug. Hug, hug. Have you ever napped in VR? It's neat, especially when you're cuddling with someone. I have actually. Now, on my Quest 3, I have done it a lot more because I've had this head strap in the back that allows me to actually like lean back and rest upon like a pillow or something like that. Now, the Quest Pro is kind of similar, like because like the head strap in the back of the Quest Pro, I could just lean back and like just rest that way too. I'm kind of scared of all the pressure that I put on, let's say like the battery or whatever, because I'm literally putting pressure on this battery. But overall, like I have napped with my Quest Pro actually. In fact, I did it incidentally in a live stream like way a while back. Regardless though, it's nice to nap in the Quest with the Quest Pro. That's why I'm actually pretty excited to do it. I want to be able to just listen to the music and just kind of go eepy and see what happens, like what you all might do, or like what you might like the crazy silly things that may occur. I hope no trolls join though. We'll have to find out. I'm sorry. I know, like I wasn't gonna stream for a very long period of time anyways, and I was gonna have to get off to like take a nap and take a shower and all that kind of stuff because I'm actually gonna go hang out with another friend soon. But I thought out of curiosity, like near at the end of like the hour of the stream, what if I just like nap for like 10 minutes in the stream and just see what happens, you know? Almost like a bonus. So if anything, I'll probably give it like technically like 11 more minutes because I said at the end I will only talk up to the end of this hour, and then after that I'm gonna get off to like recuperate so I can spend time with my friend later on. But at the same time too, I could just just nap after at the end of this hour, and then y'all could basically get a little bonus. You know what I mean? So I'll be here for like 10 more minutes, if anything. So I appreciate you being here. If tin whistles are made of tin, what are foghorns made out of? Crazy. Sleeping in VR is better when you have straps. I usually have some sort of cloth over my head. But you know, one of the problems here with like sleeping in VR is like I still kind of can't get over the fact that it's like two like suns basically like projecting into like my eyes. I mean, I can get over the fact, but it's like harder sometimes. You know what I mean? So, but like I think the more I've used VR, especially now more than ever, first off, my eyes have really gotten used to just like being in VR now. Like they used to be really dry. They still get kind of dry every so often, but like not as bad as it used to be anymore. Like they're very used to just being in VR now. My eyes used to struggle a lot, but it's way better these days. So I'm pretty happy about that actually. But overall, like my like endurance in VR has been pretty good. And that includes what comes to sleeping, because like I feel like I can sleep now with like not worrying about like the two suns that are basically pouring on my eyelids. So I actually kind of can't wait to do it. Pretty interesting. You remember when I passed out on stream? I'm still so embarrassed about that. Like legitimately, it happened because I was with my brother at the pool and I drank a lot. Like it was a couple shots of like bourbon and whatnot. And I came to the live stream, but at that point I was like, my body was like so like tired, it just went to bed. And it stayed in bed for a while. I'm embarrassed because I passed out effectively because I was more or less like drunk, and I did not like that idea. It was not a very good look in my opinion. So, and I'm very honest about that. I'm very honest about the mistakes that I make because I want to ensure that I don't do them, or at least not do them to this crazy extent that I didn't before. So I always want to make sure I can improve myself the best I can, wherever I can. Bye, Emmett. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Did you hear about the whole... Wait, hold on. I'm coming up. Group instance when we just nap and a cuddle puddle wins. We could go to isn't there like a sleeping world that we can do that something in? We all just sleep together. Sleepover? Sleepover? Did you hear about the whole VR chat dev thing? Are you talking about there was this video on YouTube that was called VR chat has a dev problem or something like that. Are you talking about that? I still haven't watched that video yet, but I have seen it pop up on my feed. I need to watch it sometime. If that's the video you're referring to, I should probably watch it then. But I have not watched that yet. I use VR chat like in a way that's rather isolated. I don't really go and spend time with a lot of people in public instances. I kind of just stay confined within my own community for the most part. Bye, Emmett. I said bye already, but goodbye again. Hi, Splits. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually going to be basically taking a nap soon. Like, I'm at the end of this hour, I was finishing stream, but I'm going to take a nap. So that way you all can see me, like, take a nap for, like, 10 minutes or whatever. That'd be quite interesting. Why do you need a point to see a psychic? That is true. I think I can actually lower the brightness in this world as well. And you bring up a fair point with that, QT43. What do you think about those guys who like to troll people who sleep in VR? Well, honestly, okay, honest opinion, I'm gonna be really honest with you. If you go to a sleep world, a public instance sleep world, I'm sorry, but you kind of have it coming. I'm serious. Like, what do you expect? These people, and I hate to say it this way because I always want to be optimistic and positive, but realistically, people just want to find a way to, like, take advantage of people. And one of the easiest ways of doing it is when people are sleeping. And you know what, where a lot of people might be sleeping? In sleeping worlds that are public instance. Like, if you want to do, like, sleeping, like, with groups, just do it, like, in an invite only. Or, like, find VR chat groups that do, like, sleep, like, group sessions or whatever, and just go with them. Like, there's better ways to do it probably. But doing it in public worlds, I hate to say it, but you're almost kind of asking for it, because the VR chat community as a whole still just tries to chase for that clout and all that kind of stuff. That's just speaking realistic on that matter, because VR chat, even though I try like my best, and other people out there as well try their best to like make VR chat be what VR chat is, there are still some people out there that are really just trying to, you know, find a cheap way to gain fame or overall just harass people. And unfortunately, sleeping worlds are one of the first like things that become victims to trolls. Chad, I'm sure you realize how much it sucks when you're taking a nap and then all of a sudden you get woken up out of, like, you know, let's say loudspeaker noises or crazy music that's going on. It sucks. It really does. But unfortunately, you can't expect, as much as we want to, in a perfect world, we can always expect order, but you're not really going to get order, especially in a game as unruly as VR chat. So they unfortunately kind of had it coming to them. I hate to say it. But trolls in general, in VR chat, a lot of them try a little too hard, I will say. Like, people watch proximity chat, and they're like, I could do that too, but these, like, proximity chat has some sense of, like, way of going about it. He's not, like, his trolling tactics are, like, not, like, absolute, like, rage bait deliberate. It's rage bait, sure, but, like, it's not, like, derogatory comments or anything of that matter, which I don't know if that actually happens or not. I don't really watch his content anymore. But people these days, like, straight up just start to throw slurs, and they think that's the best way of getting under your skin. I'm like, this is not trolling. This is just being a dick. Like, it's just there's a distinct difference here. Like, one is like trying to get a rise out of you, the other one is actively insulting you. And I've been a victim to it a couple of times. You just don't respond back. Like, you don't give them the time of day. Like, it's effectively like trying to like bully me, which I won't accept. I don't block them either. I kind of just look at them, just like, yeah, okay, and happens every so often, but what can you do, you know? Put this man on the small VTuber awards? No way. Like, there are way more qualified people than myself. Never, 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 never. I would never, ever, ever get there, honestly. Like, there's just... I feel like, chat, I'm going to be extremely honest with you. I really feel like I don't put enough actual effort to, like, be considered, like, anything worthwhile in the VTuber scene. I'm serious. A lot of the stuff that I do, I feel like I do like, I don't put enough time or effort in it perhaps. I feel like the stuff that I make is good. Like I enjoy watching it, but that doesn't mean like it's like, oh, it's super high production quality kind of stuff. I do like to try to like test myself, test my own limits and experiment with things, but overall like I feel like I can always improve and be better. There's no way in hell that I'm actually like making like meaningful content that actually like considers me as like, oh, someone that should be recognized. I like kind of just sitting in the background and chilling. I don't ever think I'd be anything like that in particular. But if I get nominated, nomination by itself sounds pretty dang cool. I'll be like, that's me, that's me. And it's like, then the winner is definitely not Roller. Oh, shucks. But that'd be quite interesting. That'd be cool. Sleepover, yippee. It's a lot of assumptions and bias. Alright, I'll keep that in mind then. Then I don't watch it. Also, their source is an awful person who's known to harass and abuse people in the guise as well. You mean proximity chat? Helping me? Helping me, helping you. You know what I mean? Ergbla. Their source is Ergbla. Why does that sound kind of familiar, actually? Huh. I don't really keep in touch with like the VR chat trolling scene like that, so I don't really know these names in particular. I don't have time for VR. I'm sorry. But if you ever have a chance, it's always a lot of fun. I hate every single troll content except for girl voice trollers. They are chill. Some of them are actually not that bad. Like their levels of trolling are like pretty lighthearted, all things considered. There's so many levels of trolling to the point where it's like almost sheerly derogatory. What is going on with my hand, my arm, and my hand? Where it's like almost like sheerly derogatory, and I don't like when they go about that way. But lighter-hearted trolling I can definitely accept, and I think it's really nice. What happened to my hands? What happened to my arms? My elbows just kind of pooped out. Whatever the case, I think it's time to get ready for the nap phase. So let me catch up. And rants about Project Moonlord. I'll do that later. All right, that's fine. The voice image change. That'd be quite cool, actually. Yeah. Didn't really talk much. Just messing with Andrew. Good to hear your streams. That's fine, Blitzian. I'm still happy that you're here. Gonna go. Bye, Ollie. I hope you take care. I'm basically at the end of the stream at this point. So I haven't seen joke. No, you're right, and you're very, very much right about that. And that's what I was trying to say in that regard, because like these people just they get a little careless in how they do these things and don't really understand how they have these impact upon people. So you're very, very right about that too. Are you leaving, Blitzian? If so, have a good night. If anything, what I'm gonna do now myself personally, first off, my elbows are like, I don't know what they're doing. Ah. Okay, that's better. They fixed themselves after doing that. So what I'm gonna do is this. I don't even know how long I'm gonna do this for. Turn off the bed collider. Not even on the bed. I'm on the bed now. Not look at me. Lying? Yeah, look, there's me. That's not do this. That's good enough. That's not good. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh no, here, let me fix this way. Ah, I'm back. Except that's not back. Oh my goodness, my everything's falling apart. My everything's falling apart. Why? It's okay. I don't. This is good. This is a good enough position to sleep in. Even though I feel like everything's still gonna fall apart. Alright, I'm also gonna do this. No. Yes. Yeah, yeah, this one. This one. I'm gonna go nighty night now. I'm going nighty night chat. Nighty night. You forgot your blanket. Alright, everybody. Good night, I guess. Or something like that. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm awake. I'm checking. I'm checking. Oh, here. Now I'm asleep again. Good night. I'm awake again. I'm here. Ow. This is silly. Who does this? Who does this? Who sleeps on live stream like this? Oh my gosh, my hand. This is silly. Cow sheep's tooth out. I can't. This is. Why am I sleeping on live stream? I'm just gonna say goodbye. Here, so where is it? Where is the thing? Come closer. Goodbye. You right there. Yeah, you. Goodbye. And goodbye. And goodbye. Goodbye.